Hello, hi. It struck me the other day that Christopher Columbus, the famous explorer, he went looking for India and then discovered America. Presented to the King of Spain. We all read this in history. An egg, and then he said that the Earth is shaped like an egg, and he would, if funded, go looking for India, all right, with his armada of ships or with one ship. What was the name of his ship? I forget. Christopher Columbus is. I thought somebody was at the door. I'm sorry, I've left a note. Christopher Columbus, but anyways, coming back, Christopher Columbus's ship, Mayflower. Oh, those were the Pilgrim Fathers. Christopher Columbus's ship, 1492. And but he worked backwards, and these are history's records. So, like, the King of Spain invented a story. He had funded without Christopher Columbus asking in court. Generous king of Spain. So so Christopher Columbus went around and found out that the Earth is a globe. Or Copernicus had figured this out. Copernicus said that the Earth revolves around the sun and suffered years and years. So, you'll have to talk to the current Pope. I had a Canadian flag here. Mark there here because this is my son's. He's it's at home. It's become a home book by now because he doesn't need it. So the Pope Leo Pius IV, who is in the Vatican now, head of the Catholic Church, should be, I'll read a bit of the portion. This is a Nicolaus Copernicus. I may well presume, most Holy Father, that certain people, as soon as they hear that in this book on the revolutions of the spheres of the universe I ascribe movement to the earthly globe, will cry out that, holding such views, I should at once be hissed off the stage. For I am not so pleased with my own work that I should fail duly to weigh the judgment which others may pass thereon. And that though I know that the speculations of a philosopher are far removed from the judgment of the multitude, for his aim is to seek truth in all things, as far as God has permitted human reason so to do, yet I hold that opinions which are quite erroneous should be avoided. And so, thinking, therefore, within myself, that to ascribe movement to the earth must indeed seem an absurd performance on my part to those who know that many centuries have consented to the establishment of the contrary judgment, namely that the earth is placed in, and a central point of the middle universe. That was what Kepler said, Johann Kepler. So this is, and Copernicus suffered for a long time. He went against the church. I even have looked up portions of how hard life was for him because he went against the established notion, or what was preceding, because Kepler had proven it, and so what was what preceded before, and the church had accepted what Kepler had done. Kepler was was uh, was a good, they were all good scientists. So anyway, so this is again, of course, yeah, and so looking at this, uh, oh my, this is, I need one of those things, which so here is Spain, Europe, Spain, Poland, France, Spain somewhere there. Yeah, Spain somewhere there. So that then, from there, and here is America, United States of America. So he thought, so that this, if he had to go to India, he would have had to have come all the way here, or no, there's no, come all the way here and gone to India here. Yeah, I have a little globe And then I have marked Europe and this little thingamajig is Europe, and of course there are all the other. So India would have been, this is Africa. If you had to come to India all around the globe, this is the tip. The tip. This is India. So this is Africa, and this is Europe, and this is the United States of America. So he crossed this much, and he figured out that it was a globe and not flat, as they all believe. So or he knew, he saw, maybe God came to in a dream, in a revelation to him, and told him that the earth is a globe. You need to go around and discover India for its many spices and jewelry. India had jewelry too, so that was it. And then so if you feel like it, you could actually measure the. Now we have latitudes and longitudes, so things are easier. But for the olden times, measure and the distance and maybe these surface integrals, because for circle, and then C for x, y, z, and what would fit it. You need to take dr d theta and d psi, or d psi would not be right. D phi and surface integrals, and then what would fit in best, dx, dy, dz, or if a function of x, y, z, or function of r theta phi. If it's r theta phi fits in fine, then obviously the globe is round. But then there are latitudes and longitudes, so that makes it different. So as a shopaholic, I bought this sponge cloth. It's pretty, isn't it? In the hope that I'm going to, I've been putting off cleaning the kitchen counter, vacuuming I did, but kitchen counter I've put off. But again, the vacuuming time, and then maybe the kitchen. But this would look, all used up. So maybe a little while later, all right? So as a sexaholic, Christopher Columbus went to America. So this boat, which is, okay, let's put this here. What does it look like? You see this? Or let me put this. It can actually float. I thought I would show it. Oh, it's not even coming out. Okay. Maybe I will show it this way. This might be the right. This is a maple leaf. As you see in the leaf, the first boat came here, went to, what you see here, Hudson Bay, landed, and then the Hudson Bay intersects both Ontario, Quebec, and then went from Hudson Bay in another boat to someplace else, came to Hudson Bay again, and went back home before it decided to stay on in Canada. I'm going to float this in the bathtub. I had real grandiose plans of taking it to Grenadier Pond and setting it sail. It's going to go a sailing around the world. All right, what else did I want to say? I think that was it. So 5:30, it's time for coffee, kind of a thing, time for tea. I had a real nice jingle going. I forgot. All right, it's a pity, isn't it? Thank you. Signing off, guys. Sitaram.